Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. This time is with the Marvel Legends Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. Let's get started. Lots of new things going on here. I am not a pro at Marvel Legends, but I see a lot of new parts mixed with old ones, and I'm really okay with that. This Shang-Chi came out wonderful as his classic 70s, 80s rendition version of him. It's really dope. The only thing he's missing is his upper robe, which I'm pretty sure someone will make, and I am totally fine with that. CJ, I'm looking at you. Harker, I'm looking at you. Y'all know what this is about. But anyway, let's jump into the actual review of the toy. Let's get started. This is one of those figures where if you love all that 70s, 80s, modern era Kung Fu action, Shang-Chi is for you. It really is. It's plain and simple. It's to the point. This is a Kung Fu master, and it looks great. Now, I really like the new head sculpt. Let me pop this off. Whoop. You got to do pop sound. So, we have this excellent head sculpt, which looks very great. They've gotten down that tone and that era and that art style all right. The bandage looks really cool, and it's flexible. It's flexible plastic, so you can do whatever you want and mal it up. And I'm pretty sure back on its body, it can be really expressive in terms of direction. So it sits pretty high on the peg, but the head can go down, go up, tilt left and right slightly, and look sideways. Now, this is all because if you want to be able to do certain Kung Fu action, you got to get it right. So I think they definitely made a good choice on this body sculpting. You have your butterfly joints that allows you to get extra sort of posing done. You have your ab crunch, forward and backwards, and it clicks. Wow. Did not expect that. Clicky, 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 click. Now, our belt is movable, so we can actually move left and right if we sit a little lower. Our legs can go up, and the butt cheeks on the back keep it from the leg going backwards, but that doesn't stop anyone for too long. You get your thigh swivel, and you actually have a kick swivel here at the bottom of the pants, and you have that generous Marvel Legends status, legendary status of ankle pivot, which allows you to get crazy and buck wild. Now, can you do Kung Fu with Shang-Chi? Yes, as you can see here. Now, the arms also, mine's are actually really, really tight. Rotate up and down. There's your bicep swivel. Arms are double jointed. That muscle definition is very much there. Again, ooh, these are really, really tight to the point where I may have to heat these up again and come back to this video. Oh, no, I can get it with my super strength. Now, can you Kung Fu with Shang-Chi? Yes. You can do lots of Kung Fu with Shang-Chi. Can he balance on one leg? Pretty sure he can, so let's check that out right now. Oh, wow, can he not spread his legs out? Oh, no, he can't. So that's something to keep in mind. You would have to rotate it up, right? And then rotate the leg around. Ooh, could get a little tricky. But this is actually pretty cool. This is actually giving me something to think about and fight for. A little challenging, and I like a challenge. Now, this is actually pretty cool, though, because it makes you rethink your sort of posing, at least for me. I know for other people, they're going to find this frustrating. But posing-wise, this definitely makes you rethink a bunch of things and how you're going to go about certain stuff. So let's see. Can he high jump kick? Yeah. Can he rotate and jump kick and flash kick? Yes. Now, getting this high axe kick, though, is going to be a little different. Because, like I said, you got to rotate it up and through. So that's pretty different. But you can pretty much get all sorts of other classic martial arts poses with Shang-Chi. Sorry, y'all. I drifted off because this is actually pretty interesting. Right? Because posing-wise, you can actually get just about everything else, which is pretty cool. Even this pose. It actually can stand pretty well on it, too. Mine may not be able to do this right now, but I was earlier, which is very weird. Maybe I should rotate that out. Oop, nope, not doing it now, so let's just chill. Anyway. Let's talk about what he comes with, because he actually comes with a lot. And I've been goofing off this review. So, you get 2 sets of nunchucks, which is pretty great. One will be able to sit here under the armpit when you have the nunchuck holding hand. And then one for swinging and flailing. Soft plastics, malleable on each one. But this one holds pretty here because it is actually molded this way to come across. So keep that in mind. So, you'll get your standard karate chopping hands. Really nice stuff. As I stated earlier, your weapon holding nunchuck hands. These are important. Then now, this is where we get really special because we get our open martial arts tiger palm hands. These are very important as well. Then you get your traditional 2-in-2 striking hands. Really good stuff. So, with all that being said, the only thing you don't get is an alternate head. But for $20, you get tons of hands, and you get nunchuck weapon accessories, which is just classic stuff. I think that's really cool. If you've previously gotten an Iron Fist, you can use a lot of those for chi gathering effects. So keep that in mind. One more thing I do want to point out. If you have any Articulated Icons arms packs, you can actually use those arms packs. And they work just fine on Shang-Chi, as you'll see here. That's with the white wrap. And then let's talk about the black wrap, which looks like it won't fit, but in reality, it does. So let's actually just move that up. And then once it's pretty much in there, voila, no problem. So I can just leave that on and make him look cool. Look at that. Arms wrap making him look even better. Now, I think the next thing we need to talk about is size comparisons. How does he look next to other martial artists? How does he look next to ninjas? How does he look next to a mezco? All that stuff to be answered right now. So, first thing we're going to do, put him up next to an Articulated Icons ninjas. Because if you want him to go up against his dad, Fu Manchu, and some horrible, terrible, crazy ninja action, or, kung fu treachery, this is what you need to know. Articulated Icons ninja look actually fantastic next to Shang-Chi. That's the important thing that you need to know. How does he look next to Iron Fist? We'll find out right now on Dragon Ball Z. Now, Iron Fist kind of has an old, outdated, more slender body. It's older, but it gets just as much articulation. Iron Fist looks fantastic next to him as well. Little less muscular, but definitely more lean. Still has the same definition. If you're going with the Marvel Legends style type body for Spider-Man, here's what these guys look like all next to each other. And just in case you are on the import side, here he is next to the Mafex Spider-Man. Ooh, let's fix that. Yep, there we go. Looks fantastic to me. Now you can have an okay corral at the ninja party and have a good time. But this is where, if you were doing any sort of martial arts display, now's the time to definitely get it, make it look cool. How does it look like next to stuff like a Mezco Punisher? Right here is what I'll show you. And I think he sizes out pretty well with them. With an 1,000 toy synthetic human, in case you want to have him go up against crazy robots. There you go. An SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Kuga. And I should have dug out my Super one, but I just do not have the time. I definitely want to see a Super 1 Shang-Chi crossover. That would be fantastic. I think I'll make it happen someday. So voila, Kamen Rider Kuga. Now we have a Lightning Collection Black Ranger. And then last but not least, to finish off this size comparison, we have a Mythic Legions Barbarian. Because time travel is important, especially when you're an Avenger. So voila. Looks good, looks fantastic. Size-wise, kind of fits in with everything. And that's always a plus to me. Those are the kind of things I really, really, really enjoy. I think that Shang-Chi is going to be a dope staple in anyone's Marvel's display. Especially for people like my boy Comic Figure. He's going to have a good time martial arts posing that up. So I can't wait to see those picks as well. In the meantime, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you found this review informative. And as always, guys, be good, do good, drink your water. Later.